Hey Soulful family, it's your host Oh My, and my soulful secret is I just finished Gucci Mane episodes. Gucci! And I'm gonna do a review on it. But before I even get into the review, I need y'all to stay tuned for the whole video, because at the end of this video, I'm gonna let you know how you can tap in. I'm gonna do a book giveaway, a free giveaway, and get the book away. But I'm gonna let you know how to participate at the end of the video. So stay tuned. So y'all, as soon as I seen Gucci say he was coming out with a book, well, he wrote a book about his mental health episodes, I was automatically tuned in. Like, whoa, what's going on over there? Because, you know, I'm all here for mental health, particularly men's mental health. So yeah, it definitely caught my attention off the rip, and I immediately knew I was going to read the book. Specifically because stuff like this when it comes from a source of someone that you know or know of, information hits harder. So I was like, I need to, you know, I want to see what he's talking about, and I want to see if what he is talking about would be effective towards my soulful family. Because, you know, I'm finding sources to help y'all out, you know, to get people tuned in, to learn from, or for people to relate to, either way. So yeah, and this was coming from Gucci. So for anybody who doesn't know, Gucci Mane is a rapper. He also had a rap label as well. He does stuff in the background as well.
Most people don't know Nicki Minaj came out of that camp. French Montana came out of that
all
camp.
of
Most
them.
people don't know half those people. We know, but most people don't know that.
Migos, Thug.
Yeah.
So he's very well known in the hip hop community. That being said, somebody who's well known, somebody who is, I'm gonna say, loved. I don't know where he stands now with people, but in the beginning he was. It just hits more. It's more influential to hear something serious coming from somebody that you know, that you possibly admire, somebody that you could possibly relate to, even if you don't know him. When you look at someone that looks like you and they're sending a message, the message is gonna resonate more. So yeah, I was like, let me get this book, because I might have to start giving it out to people. I might have to put it in someone's birthday present, stocking stuffer, whatever the case may be. And for real, I learned from the book as well. So we can get right into what I learned in the book. There are so many takeaways from this book. Like, I'm gonna try not to bounce around so much, because I really did love the book. All jokes aside, first of all, the way it's written is very straightforward. It's very simple. It's not a long read. And personally, I like the way they wrote it, because there is certain inserts in the book that give it like a cinematic feel, to where you can feel what he's talking about. Like, if you, I don't know if I should give it to y'all that easily, because I want y'all to read it yourself. But basically, it's certain inserts in the books where it's like more of action. So yeah, it makes you feel like you're him when he's dealing with these things, not in a bad way, but just in a very like cinematic, like grab your attention, like get the reader to know what the author is saying type of feel. So I really love stuff like that. Like, yes, I want to see things from your perspective. Long story short, like, I want to feel it from your perspective. And I've seen other people's reviews, and I've seen how touched they were. So it's definitely not just me, child. That being said, I wanted to make sure I put that in there too, because I don't want y'all to be scared. It's real simple, it's real straightforward, but it's very detailed. In the sense of, you will very much understand what he's trying to say, what he experienced. Like, the details that he wrote down was, like I said, I learned from it. Like, he really goes into the voices that he was hearing in his head, what they were saying to him. He really goes into even his physical symptoms. Like, that's stuff that I never thought about too. Like, he mentioned feeling like his hair follicles was burning, like, and his reactions to that. Also, like, how he gave the perspective of him not realizing what he was doing, what he was going through was affecting the people around him as well. Because everybody also always thinks about the person that has an issue and how they're problematic and what they're doing and how it's affecting them, but also your loved ones that actually care about you. They're trying to help you through this, trying to help you manage and cope, and trying to keep you away from possibly going back down that path. And then also when you are on that path, keeping you away from harming your other relationships, harming other people, harming yourself, maybe not literally or metaphorically, you know, the people that have to walk you through it, have to calm you down, and all types of different things. If you know Gucci, you remember when he got that ice cream tattoo. That was a big ordeal. Like, why is this man tattooing his face with an ice cream cone? Like, what? So yeah, I remember when that deal happened. Yeah, that was a mental episode, y'all. That wasn't like, oh, I think I'm so cool, let me go get this done. That was a mental episode. And I really wanted to bring that up because it goes to show how people could be crying for help and nobody's paying attention and nobody cares. So he definitely goes into detail as to like how he got there and why he did that, and also the reactions of everyone. He said the people, I want to say it was his manager, but I could be wrong, don't quote me, but somebody who was close to him was like, boy, you are a marketing genius for going to get that ice cream tattoo. Mind you, the man is having a mental episode. You talking about he a marketing genius? He was not trying to market. This was not a ploy to get more sales, like, or more attention on himself. So yeah, imagine you really going through it and the people close to you are just applauding while you losing your mind. And how his fans were just like, you know, like, okay, his fans were talking about him, regardless of good or bad. They were talking about him more. And some people were with it and following up. So yes, I feel like that really stuck out to me because it goes to show how much you need the right people around you. Yeah, my boy's losing his mind and they giving him kudos. But that's one of the biggest stories. And you also mentioned just like how his music influence, like he's influenced a lot of artists. But when he was rapping about drugs and all that stuff, like actually taking the drugs and stuff, he actually wasn't proud of it. He was going through it mentally and didn't even know what he was talking about. He just knew he was spitting bars about what he was doing, taking drugs. But it's a cyclical thing. Like, I'm going through it, I'm taking drugs, and now I'm rapping about the drugs. So now other people that's listening to me rap about these drugs are like, yes, this sounds great, let us go take drugs too. No, my man is losing his mind. Y'all can't be following him. And why is people letting this happen? The people like closest to him. Again. So yeah, definitely reasons why you have to have your own mind. Follow your own mind. And then also have the right people around you so much. Mom was the one that started that clone rumor too. How everybody, now that he's in a better place and he's healthy looking, he's physically healthy, he's carrying himself differently or whatever the case may be, now it's Gucci a clone. No, I fixed myself and I pulled myself together out of that nasty place that I was in, and now y'all think I'm fake? And this is coming from his own mother? She tried to do a conservatory on him? Like, come on. And people are trying to say Keyshia Ka'oir. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you, it was so much coming from this. People are trying to say Keyshia Ka'oir is basically trying to be his handler and stuff like that. And when I first heard that, I already knew, like, that doesn't sound right. Like, I don't know. And reading the book is just like, it just stamped it for real. Because it's like, she mentioned, I know in the Breakfast Club, she mentioned something like having to take his phone when she realized he was going through episodes. So people are like, oh, what are you, his keeper? Y'all don't know what people do when they love you. When they love you and they see you going through it. That's the type of stuff you're supposed to do. Which he also mentions his other big thing that he was known for was his Twitter rants. I don't know if y'all remember that. When he was going ham on Twitter and he just was saying nasty stuff about different artists, different people that we know, like different celebrities or whatever. And half of it was false, like just making up rumors, just talking crazy, disrespecting people. Like, he's lost a lot of relationships because of that. And texting people's phone directly saying wild stuff when he's going through a mental episode. Like, a lot of things have transpired. Some of it we got to see from the public, and others we don't know about, which is mentioned in the book. But yeah, I told y'all, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot in this book, and it's crazy because it's really not that long of a book, but he gets straight to it. His different relationships he does mention names like OG the Juice Man and different people that y'all might be interested in hearing about. But yeah, he tells us about being backstabbed from people that he thought was his day one friends, people stealing money. But he definitely for sure mentions him taking drugs and like why he did it and how it affected him negatively and what he had to do to like start getting into a better space. Here's the thing. Everybody don't fight their fight. He also mentions some people overdosing that he knows that he's close to. Because everybody don't win that battle. Everybody don't. And it's sad to say. It really is. So yeah, I definitely feel like this book is a good read. I do want to give a shout out to Gucci because, you know, first of all, it's not easy to be vulnerable. And secondly, especially in the lane that he's in the hip hop community that he's in the Black culture that he's in, many don't speak on mental health. So for him to come and write a whole book on stuff that he's personally gone through, personally experienced, things that he's embarrassed about, to bring them up and really sit down and explain it and the reasoning behind it. I don't know if he personally just went to get some stuff off his chest, but it was also just because he realized how much of an influence that he's been to people and him not wanting people to go down the same path that he went down. I want to do this review because, I mean, I know plenty of people that know Gucci and can look at Gucci and be like, okay, this is me. So yeah, maybe it'll make them have some understanding. Definitely, since he breaks down his symptoms, you might be like, wait, that's happened to me before, you know? Or you might already know you have an issue and now you're more open to talking about it or potentially seeking help. But yeah.
Shout out my Gucci.
Okay. So we've reached the end of the video. And I'm glad you made it this far. It's time for the giveaway. So what you can do to participate in this giveaway, I'm gonna give away this my copy. I'm not giving you all this. This is my copy. But I may give you a copy. All you have to do is subscribe, leave a comment. That's it. And if you're already subscribed, all you have to do is leave a comment. You don't even have to leave a comment on this. You can leave a comment on any of the videos on my page. Yeah, help me celebrate my birthday. Show me some love. Show Gucci some love. Why? Just so happened he's 2 days after me. I'm February 10th, he's February 12th. Like, what? See the stars aligning? Matter of fact, tag Gucci. Tag Gucci. Tell him happy birthday. Tell him I need a happy birthday shout out as well. Tag Gucci. But yes. You know, as always, thank you for being here and sharing your soulful secrets.